Greetings, welcome, and thank you for joining. I'm Christian of Standing Stones Healing, and so honored to welcome you to this full moon distant Reiki healing ceremony. Please do feel free to drop a hello in the comments. Let us know who you are, where you are tuning in from, and of course, no pressure to do that either. You are welcome to sit back silently and watch, no problem. Rosa, so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you joining. George, hello, welcome. Thank you, George. You are new to these ceremonies. Thank you for joining. And Rosa, I know you attended the Reiki learning group, Reiki Share, so thank you for being there for that. There is another Reiki learning group, Reiki Share, on September 25th. And so if you're not already, please do feel welcome to join the Reiki learning group, because all are welcome to join that group. There will be a group Reiki Share on September 25th. So wonderful to see you. Lindsay, great to see you as well. Elise, so nice to see you. So happy to have you here joining us from beautiful Portugal, right near the coast. So nice to have you here. Thank you. Alicia is here with her amazing cat. Alicia has the most beautiful cat, everyone. This is an incredible cat. I don't know what it is about your cat, Alicia, but I love your cat. So love it. Absolutely. Oh, Carmen, it's actually Carmen. Great to see you again, Carmen. I knew the last name and I thought, George must know Carmen. That must be why George is here. But indeed, it's Carmen. Great to see you again, Carmen. Wonderful, and thank you so very much. Maureen, nice to see you back here again. And Cindy, you as always. Sue, great to have you here as well. So thank you all so very much. Now, most of you have been here before. You know how it works. Just kick back, relax. We're going to wait a couple of minutes for anyone else who might like to join us. I'll play a little bit of flute if that's okay with you. And then we'll go ahead and get started with the Reiki. So thank you for being here. Dawn up in New York, great to have you here always as well. Thank you. Sending blessings to your kaleidoscopes, Dawn. I love it. Dawn does this amazing kaleidoscope art. It's fascinating. She posted it in Encouraging Your Journey. This is my very small group where I post all kinds of things, not just Reiki stuff. So everyone's welcome to join that group too, Encouraging Your Journey. So thank you very much. Is there any suggestion to get the most from this? Great question. I'm going to lead you through everything. Relax. That's all you've got to do. To get the most from it, just find a comfortable place, kick back, get yourself comfortable, and relax. That's all you've got to do. I do everything else. Now, we do have some Reiki practitioners who are here. Reiki practitioners, if you want to send Reiki to, you're always welcome. I've had that question before. What if I want to send Reiki while you're sending Reiki? Sure, you sure can. Absolutely. So please do feel free to. And I offer these distant Reiki healing ceremonies as a way for you to sit back, relax, and receive. But you are welcome to do whatever feels comfortable and appropriate to you during these ceremonies. So thank you. Joe, so nice to see you as always. Joe has beautiful cats too, everyone. Okay, listen, I like cats. I currently don't have any animal companions, but I do really like cats. And Joe has these beautiful tortoiseshell cats. Awesome cats. She shared a picture in Encouraging Your Journey of one cat with its arm over the other one like this. Absolutely adorable. I loved it, Joe. So thanks for sending that. Woo! And Olivia, great to see you too. So we'll wait one more minute and then I will get started with explaining how it all works and what you can expect. In the meantime, please feel free to set sacred space in whatever way feels appropriate to you. I have some candles, I have some incense, and so my sacred space is set and ready to go. Please feel free to do that in whatever way feels appropriate to you. So greetings, everyone. Welcome. So nice to see you. So nice to have you here. I'm Christian of Standing Stones Healing, and it's an honor. So I want to say thank you all so very much. Now, here's the thing. If you are experiencing some glitchy problems, video, sound, it could be me. It could be you. You know, I've been doing these distant Reiki healing ceremonies for, quite a while now. Almost 2 years, more than a year and a half. And sometimes there are technical difficulties. Now, one of the reasons for this is that Facebook uses a different bandwidth from Zoom. So Zoom is typically a better, more secure and stable way with a better connection to offer things like workshops. And I offer these distant Reiki healing ceremonies on Facebook for anyone to just come along and receive Reiki at any time with no registration necessary. And so definitely there are at times technical glitches. Thanks, Sue, for the reminder that Mercury is in retrograde. I have noticed that myself for sure. So I appreciate you and you bearing with any technical difficulties that there might be, whether on my end or yours. Believe me, after more than a year and a half of doing this, I've had a lot of technical difficulties. And I can tell you that the Reiki still gets through. The Reiki still does its thing. So know that no matter what happens, I'm still going to be here sending you Reiki for sure. Now, if you are new to these ceremonies, this is how it works. I'm going to do a little bit of drumming. We're going to set sacred space. You are welcome to set sacred space in whatever way feels appropriate to you. Relax, lie down, light some candles, whatever it is. Then I am going to send Reiki. You'll hear a dinging of the bell. That signals that I've started sending Reiki. You'll also hear some music at that time. I'm going to cover me over at that time just to set that sacred space and to honor the sending of the Reiki. I do draw the symbols when I send Reiki. Not all Reiki practitioners do. And I also make funny faces when I send Reiki. And so to protect the innocent, I cover myself over. Then you will hear the dinging of the bell again. That means I've stopped sending Reiki. I'll come back with any messages that I might have received during the sending of the Reiki. And I'll also pull some cards too for some messages for us for our full moon. So I hope that you are having a blessed full moon experience time. I do want to just note a couple of things right now. I first want to acknowledge and honor that today is September 11th. And so if we could all just take a quick moment of silence in honor of September 11th, I would greatly appreciate that. So thank you. Thank you. I would also like to say, if this is your first time here, welcome. So honored to have you. I'm honored to offer these distant Reiki healing ceremonies on or around the full moon every month. It's been my honor to offer these, and I'm honored to offer them on Facebook Live where anyone can join without having to register or anything. Here we are just right on Facebook Live for anyone who might like to come by and get some Reiki healing. I also want to mention that from time to time I teach Reiki 1, and I'm actually teaching Reiki 1 starting again on October 16th. Now, many of you are Reiki practitioners, but if you are not, you can sign up, you can learn more at standingstoneshealing.com/Reiki 1, and that will talk all about my upcoming Reiki 1 class starting on October 16th. So I'm super excited to be offering Reiki again. I'm also super excited to be offering another upcoming free workshop. This will be on Zoom, and that will be held on October 9th. It also just happens to be the same date as the next distant Reiki healing ceremony. And so if you want to join in on that free workshop, I'll be sending out invites to it in the coming weeks. And if you want to be the first to know about it, you are welcome to get on my mailing list for those notifications. I dropped a link in the description where you can get not only on the mailing list, but also get my free Reiki kit. So if you are new to Reiki, this is a great way to learn about Reiki as well. Oh, it also includes my chakra song with Native American style flute playing. So even if you do know Reiki, I highly recommend getting the kit just for that chakra song. So thank you all so very, very much. As always, it truly is an honor. We're having a rainy day here in the eastern United States, and I'm very excited by that because we really still need the rain. So it's wonderful to have this blessed rain with us today. I hope no matter what the weather is where you are in the world, that it is a blessed day for you, and I know that I am blessed by having you here. So thank you. We're going to call in the 4 directions. We're going to set some sacred space. Please join me by taking 3 deep cleansing breaths. We're going to clear away everything that's come before, everything that's coming later, and focus in on this blessed present moment together. We greet you, honor you, and thank you. East, we greet you, welcome you, honor you. South, we greet you, honor you, and thank you. West, we greet you, honor you, and thank you. Father Sky, we greet you, welcome you, and thank you. Mother Earth, we honor you, we praise you, we thank you. I honor the Susquehannock, the native inhabitants of this land where I stand. guides. We greet you, honor you, and welcome you. Angels, archangels, beings of love, beings of light. We greet you, welcome you, and thank you. I invite you to set your intention for this distant Reiki healing ceremony. Thank you all so very, very much for the great honor of sending you Reiki. Thank you. Truly, it is an honor. And so to you, I want to say thank you. I did receive a lot of powerful messages that I would love to pass along to you. At the crown chakra, at first there was a porcupine, and then there was a couch. And here was the message from the porcupine and the couch. It's time to not be so prickly and to relax a little. Now, whatever that means to you, please take that however you would like. But clearly, porcupine and couch, and they were saying, time to relax a little bit. Now, I don't know about you, but this is definitely true for me for sure. So I am actually going away this week. I'm very excited. So the couch was pretty appropriate, but I'm going away this week. So by the way, if you don't see me this week, don't worry. I'm just away. I'm taking my mom to the beach. So I'm driving my mom on vacation to the beach. My mom is awesome. She is an amazing, wonderful person. I love her very dearly. And so I'm going to be relaxing with my mom on the beach. So thank you, couch. Thank you, porcupine. At the third eye, there was a very clear image of a human person with very large white wings trying to fly. And they were unable to fly because their feet were being weighed down by concrete. Here was the message at the third eye. The attempts to fly, the attempts to move forward are being hampered because our feet are bound. So in order to fly high, take off those blocks, take off those concrete blocks. Recognize that you're having trouble flying because you're being weighed down, and take those blocks off. So in other words, before you can really fly high and fly like you want to, you've got to peel away what's holding you back. And it's those feet wrapped up in concrete blocks. So take those blocks off. Archangel Michael was there. He assisted. He removed those concrete blocks. And so we're being encouraged to ask ourselves, how are we being held back at this time? Actually, that image, that kind of message came up later. But we're being encouraged to look at our lives right now and say, what is holding me back? What concrete blocks are around my feet and inhibiting my ability to really fly like I want to? So thank you for that powerful message. Sending blessings to you for removing those concrete blocks, which, let's face it, is a part of life and is not always easy. So if you feel challenged to remove those concrete blocks and move forward, I want to encourage you to be gentle with yourself. By the way, I also want to say that this distant Reiki healing ceremony is powerful for helping us to remove those concrete blocks and other kinds of blocks in our lives. So I hope that this ceremony has assisted you in some small way with that. And of course, as always, you can get your own distant Reiki healing ceremony one-on-one individually with me. But at the throat chakra, it was a beautiful blue color at the throat chakra. And here was a message at the throat chakra. Very clearly, I saw an arrow. Now, sometimes, oftentimes, when I'm sending Reiki and I see things like arrows or other pieces of metal, they're often wounds that we might experience. This arrow, however, was not that. The message of the arrow here was that when we set our sights on something, we have the ability to move forward towards it much more quickly. So in other words, if we want to fly like that arrow and really move forward in our lives, it's important for us to know the target. So it's important for us to move forward and to really be clear about where you are aiming. And so right now at the throat chakra, this is perfect for the throat chakra, isn't it? We're being encouraged to get really clear about what we're aiming at. And we're being encouraged to be really clear about how, where, in what direction we want that arrow to fly. I'm also getting the encouragement for us to picture a very fast arrow flying through the air and really moving forward towards its target with purpose and intention and clarity. So right now is a powerful time for us to get clear on what it is we're aiming at, whether literally or metaphorically. So get really clear on where you want your arrow to fly in order to help it fly much more clearly and in a straightforward kind of fashion. So great message at the throat chakra. At the heart chakra, there was a deer. Now this is really interesting. You know, the deer, of course, is also known as a heart, H-A-R-T, heart. And so there was a deer at the heart chakra. There was no particular message from the deer, nothing that came up along with the deer. I don't know if deer resonates with you. I don't know if you've been seeing deer around, but there at the heart chakra was indeed a deer. So thank you, deer, for being with us. They are indeed very graceful animals for sure. So thank you, deer. Very powerful message at the solar plexus. At the solar plexus, there were big mountains. So mountains like the Himalayas or the Alps or the Rockies. So big mountains. And here was the very clear message. Those mountains dropped away, and there were smaller, rounded, tree-covered mountains, more like the kinds of mountains that we have here in central Pennsylvania. And here was the very clear message at the solar plexus. I heard very clearly, let me see if I can try to repeat it word for word. I don't know that I can, so let me try. Whether you are standing on the tallest mountain in the world or a smaller mountain, it's time to get a new perspective. So the encouragement here is maybe gain some elevation, get a little higher than your surroundings to get a new perspective. So it's time. There was a lot of power at the solar plexus with those big mountains, and it's time to harness that power and to harness that power with some new perspectives. So whether that's literally getting up higher, climbing a mountain, maybe a big mountain, maybe a little mountain, or some other kind of way of gaining a new perspective, we're being encouraged to do that at this time and to tap into some of that solar plexus mountain power going on right now, maybe by actually literally climbing some kind of mountain. So there you have it with the solar plexus. At the sacral chakra, there was a jail cell. Here was the very clear message with the jail cell. We're being encouraged to ask ourselves how we are holding ourselves back at this time, how we are putting ourselves in the jail cell. So very similar in a sense to that message at the third eye with, how are we locking our own selves up? How are we putting ourselves in a cell? And we're being encouraged to reflect on that right now and to recognize that we are putting ourselves in that jail cell. We are the ones who are locking ourselves up, when indeed the door is not locked. So the door of the jail cell swung open and out flew lots and lots of white doves. So we're being encouraged, pull open that jail cell door because it's not locked. There's no key. Open it up. Recognize how we are really kind of boxing ourselves in and breaking free from that, because indeed the only one who's putting us in that cell is ourselves. The cell is only actually really right here. So bust open that door, see all of those white doves flying out. It is time to recognize the cell in which we are putting ourselves and to bust out for sure. Now, finally, at the root chakra, another really powerful message. There was an image at the root chakra of leaves falling off of a tree. And how appropriate. By the way, they were yellow leaves. How appropriate. For this time of year, at least where I am in central Pennsylvania in the eastern United States, leaves are starting to fall a little early because we haven't had much rain at all this summer, but it's that time, right? So here was the message from the tree with the leaves falling. By the way, did you know that trees actually push their leaves off? So when it's time to lose their leaves, they actually push them off. And so we're being encouraged to ask ourselves what no longer serves us, what needs to fall away. And here was something that was so interesting that I got clearly in that message. The question was, which is the true nature of the tree? The tree with the leaves or the tree without the leaves? Because the tree without the leaves is still the tree. It is still as much of a tree as it is with the leaves. And so as we push away, as we release things that no longer serve us, we are still the true tree. So whether you've got those leaves or you're releasing them, you are still the tree. The tree is still the tree, whether it has leaves or not. So the tree in winter is no less of a tree than the tree in summer. So honor yourself, honor your true nature, no matter whether you have leaves or not, whether you are actively releasing leaves or striving to hold on to them. Honor your true nature and know that through the letting go, you're still you. As difficult of a process as that is to release what no longer serves us, to let go of those leaves in the fall of our lives, indeed, you are still you. You are still the same tree. So sending blessings to that tree of your life right now. So thank you so very much. Wow, powerful messages for sure for this ceremony. I don't know about you, but those were definitely some powerful messages that I am honored to pass along. Now, I also want to mention, I don't remember what it was I was going to mention while I'm shuffling. I'm going to pull some cards. Hopefully it'll come back to me. But here we go. Card for us is the Six of Wands. Oh yes, I remember now. Everyone, when you comment, I want to say thank you. I appreciate your comments and I see them. And what I do after every ceremony is I go back and I read all of your comments and I will comment on your comments. And so if I don't see them now, if I don't mention them now, I am telling you that I go back and read every single one of these comments. I also know that after doing this for a year and more than a half, that sometimes Facebook hides the comments, no matter how I look at them, when I look at them multiple ways. So what that means is that if I don't respond to you, if I don't acknowledge you, it's simply because I didn't see your comment. So I want to apologize in advance if I don't respond to you. I want you to know that I value you and your presence here, and I will read and respond to the comments and acknowledge you. So thank you for being here. But here is a card that has come out out for us, we have the Six of Wands. Now, what I'm getting from this card is that right now is a great time for doing some dotting of the I's and crossing of the T's. So almost in a document kind of sense, you know, making sure that things are aligned, making sure that you have what you need right now, and even making sure to do some perusal of the documents to make sure that everything is aligned, everything is as it needs to be, and that everything is being followed in the way it needs to. So just ensuring that the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed at this time. Just being careful and diligent with checking that. This may also be a good time, you know, if you have concerns about the dotting of the I's and the crossing of the T's, and you just are worried and want to make sure that you're doing it right, just some encouragement to maybe do some additional study or learning to make sure that, yes, indeed, the I's and T's are filled out, the documents are completed in the ways in which they need to be. So some encouragement for that. I'm also getting the encouragement that doing some of this additional legwork and study and learning is actually going to help you to see these documents and see the experience in a new and different kind of way as well. So there we have it. Great message for making sure that we are crossing I's, crossing T's, and dotting I's. Beautiful. So let's see what message we might have from the angels at this time. Here we are. So yes, that free workshop that I'm going to be offering on October 9th is going to be all about my secrets for managing and surviving and thriving during life changes. I specialize in using Reiki, card reading, and coaching for life changes and transitions. And so I've got a lot of great tips to pass along to you for managing any kind of life change. So that's a free workshop coming up on October 9th. Be on the lookout for invitations for that. It would be an honor to have you there. So the angel card that has flown out is Teresa. Oh yes, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Yes, for sure. Remember the porcupine and the couch? Time to spend a little time on the couch. Maybe literally, maybe metaphorically, it's time to relax. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else, taking care of getting the stuff done that needs to be done, taking care of dotting the I's and crossing the T's. And now it's time to just relax a little bit. Now it's time to just kick back and just enjoy. So relax a little bit. This message resonates with me since I'm going away this week and hanging out on the beach with my mom and her sisters. I'm taking my aunts too. It's gonna be fun. So time out for some relaxation for sure. Yes, Leslie, there will be a replay. There will be a recording of that workshop on October the 9th. October the 9th is also the next distant Reiki healing ceremony, so mark your calendar and be on the lookout for the invites for that as well. Now, let's see here. One more card we've got. Here we go. The Archangel, there are two of them. The Archangel cards that have flown out are Clairvoyance and Gentleness. So, Archangel Raziel says, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Wow, that's incredible, isn't it? Clearly see heavenly love. You know, I just had the image of an eye opening at the third eye, and then I also just had the image of dust kind of clouding that eye. And that's really so true of our lives, isn't it? Where life as a human is much like kind of a dusty experience, and things get kicked up. And just by nature of being human, we get dust in our eyes. And so there's just some encouragement now to dust off those eyes, shake the sand and the dust from your eyes, and to just recognize all of the love that is all around us at all times. So beautiful for sure. Sending blessings to those openings of our eyes and shaking off that dust of being human and seeing the love that is all around us. You know, I feel the love with you here, and so I want to say thank you for that. And finally, we've got Archangel Sandelphin with gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. And isn't this so true when it comes to the dust of life? How sometimes that dust can irritate and be kind of harsh. It's true, being a human being, right? So encouragement here for us to just be gentle, to relax, to surround ourselves with relaxing experiences right now, messages of love and light. Tune out the hatred, tune out the anger, tune out the violence, and tune in to love and compassion, kindness, respect, gratitude, and all of the beauty of life. So, sending blessings to your gentleness. Oh, beautiful. I love it that these messages are resonating with you, as indeed they are resonating with me as well. What's also resonating with me is just having you here. And so to you, I want to say thank you. I am truly honored. I am truly blessed to spend this time with you in celebration of the full moon for our growth and healing. Now, in case you missed it, on September 25th in the Reiki Learning Group, there will be a Reiki share. I'll be holding space for us as we send Reiki to one another, the group, our intentions, the world. And no matter where you are on your Reiki journey, you are welcome to join that group, and you are welcome to join us with that group Reiki share. You can find that at facebook.com/groups/Reiki LG, LG for Learning Group. So thank you all so very much. I send you blessings and best wishes no matter where you are in the world, and no matter what the rest of your day might look like. I send you so many blessings to it, and I send you blessings for the next time I see you. You won't see too much of me this coming week, but know that you will be in my thoughts. I think of you all a lot. So when I comment to you and I say, I was just thinking about you, I find myself saying that a lot, because the truth is I think about you all a lot. And when I'm gardening, hiking, washing my dishes, I'm thinking about you. So I want to say thank you for the great honor. It truly is an honor to interact with you in whatever way we might. So thank you all so very, very much. Sending you blessings and best wishes for your journey.